stood in the bottom. So the next morning, it was daytime, so we left, kept on walking and walking. And we knocked on doors. We want, actually got to have something to eat. But the people said we don't have anything ourselves. They got the rations, rations of everything.
Yeah.
And then one evening, I don't know, then we came to a place and they let us stay overnight in the bunker. In the bombs fall, you have to go into the
Bomb shelter.
Bomb shelter, we were on a bomb shelter. And in the night, they were still fighting. The war was still on. They were still fighting, and the airplanes, and we heard them shooting from high up, the high up shooting at the airplanes, and we were shaking in the bunker bed. It was terrible. So we decided to go in deeper to Poland, deeper away, that they don't catch us anymore. We were afraid they would catch us again. So we went to railroad station. And there were now regular trains going, because there was war. Nobody knew when the next train is gonna go. Nobody knew. But we were staying there, we were hiding, standing there, waiting all day, for hours. Then all of a sudden they said was a train coming, but not a train, with the open wagon, open.
Right.
We call it the train.
I'm not sure.
We know what
you mean.
they transport things,
Like a transporting train, a transporter.
whatever.
Right. But it doesn't have a roof. Right, no roof.
Huh?
No roof.
No.
Right.
Open. So we had to climb in, jump out. And we went on the train, and the train was not going yet. All of a sudden, everybody runs off the train. More people, they're running back to the house. They're running. We didn't understand Polish. Why they're running? Everybody's running. Everybody's jumping off. Oh my God! So then I jumped off with some others, and as I jumped off, on this side, on the other, all of a sudden a bomb came, a spring bomb, I don't know, a bomb. I was on this side, and the bomb went on the other side, into the ground, and the ground flies up, the dirt flies up, on the bomb. So luckily I could have been dead if I would have been on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It never ends. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Then we were waiting for a long time, very long time, and then went back to the train. And finally the train kept on moving. We didn't know where we would end up, we had no idea. We were strangers in the country, stranger.
Right.
And it started to rain, and we're sitting there in the open, we're sitting in the rain. We're wet, so we're wet. Nothing. What we do with it.
Right.
I don't know how long we were on the train. I don't know. I don't remember.
The train was going to Germany.
We didn't
No.
know.
It was in Poland.
Oh, you were going deeper and deeper into Poland.
We wanted to go deeper in.
Right.
We didn't want to get caught again from the Nazis, and
Right.
we were afraid. That's what we thought, you know.
Right.
So, I don't know, and then when the train stopped, we don't know where we were.
Yeah.
I don't know, and that we got off the train and left, and then we were like homeless. We were homeless. Homeless. Only what we had down on our body, that's it. Nothing
Yeah.
else. We were homeless. We kept on knocking on doors for food. We didn't get any. Then we came to a place and they had, where they delivered milk, and the milk goes to the stores and, to the people, milk, a place like that.
The trucks? Were they
That
trucks?
was a place,
Oh.
I don't know. And we went in and he gave us milk to drink. Milk. And we kept on walking, and I don't know. And I don't know, we ended up, we heard something that there are some, like refugees, they call it, there.
Yeah.
So we went that place. Refugees. And from there were some Jewish people, they were hiding, by the Russian, but they came back already because, the Russian had taken over Poland already, So they came back. Few came back, and then they took some, so like clean their house and do their work in their house, right? But we we had a place to sleep and something to eat. We get no money or nothing. Please. And then told us we cannot talk German on the street because they hated the German. We could not talk German.
So
Then I don't know, I got sick. I had a rash on me, I don't know. And they sent me to the hospital and they kept me in the hospital for I don't know how long I was there in the hospital, till the rash was gone. And then I came back to the people, and in the meantime they had somebody else, but we were together, So they let me stay there, sleep, and I had to sleep on 2 chairs. 2 chairs together, and I slept on 2 chairs. Yeah, the only way. But they let me stay.
So how did you communicate with them? Did they speak German? No, they spoke Polish, right?
Yeah, but they could talk Yiddish.
Oh, okay. So on the street, since you weren't allowed to talk in German, you spoke in Yiddish?
I cannot talk Yiddish. It's a lot of German in,
Right.
a lot mixed with Jewish word and German. And we couldn't leave the country. They didn't leave anybody out of the country. You couldn't leave.
Mhm.
So that was from January to July. I was there. We couldn't go back to Germany. Where else could we go, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't go. Then it was allowed to let the people out of the country, and it was in July. So what happened? And when they came, we left with a few girls, and there was a man, also survived the war, crowded together, we stood together. And they gave us a card on the Polish, like here, you go to the mayor's office. They gave us a card, and on the card it said that what we are, and they have to let us travel without, just with the card, travel wherever we go, because we had no money.
So it was like a passport kind of.
We had no money, we had
Right.
nothing. They gave us a card. I think I still have it.
Wow.
I have something. So with the card, and then we had no idea where to go and how to get there. So we kept on walking. One night we came to a farmhouse, and we asked if we could stay there overnight, and he let us stay. And in the barn there was a room in the barn, so we were staying there in the room. We were happy about that, and I don't know. I kept on hitchhiking. I don't know. Oh, now comes something. So we keep on walking. You heard about it. On this side was the west side, on the other side was the Russian. They took over in Germany,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah. East Berlin.
East Berlin, and
Right. West Berlin.
yeah, the
West
one,
Germany.
the one part had the west, and the other was the Russian. So we keep on walking. We come to the spot. And there, a big barrier, from one side to the next, you cannot go through. There's the Berlin and there's the Russian. So we make it, we come to the Russian side. We looked out the paper we had, and the girl, they let through. And me, he didn't let through. He was holding me back. There were two guys. He was holding me back. He wouldn't let me go through. And they were through already. They were on the other side, on the west side. And I was still there. He wouldn't let me go through. Oh my God, my God, my God. And I was pulling. He was holding me, and I was pulling and pulling. And I thought I'd die. Oh my God, I have to stay back. But then the other guy must have said something to him. Must have said, let her go, let her go. He probably wanted me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? They
Right.
looked for
Yeah.
yeah, because I was young, He probably wanted to. So he must have talked into him. That's what I think. Let her go, and I was pulling, and all of a sudden I went through. Oh my God, I went through.
Wow.
Then
Wait. I'm
then
sorry.
on the right,
Sorry as well.